Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive in right away. This is going to be your mid-monthly. We're going to do coffee cup, then the tarot and oracle. If you're enjoying these, would like to see more, and if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit subscribe. We also have a join button now. You can support the channel with that option too. I have here letter Y. This can be a reason why. This can be something that you're going to something is going to make sense to you. Okay. And this is also like a fork on the road, I see here for some of you. And there's a pathway opening here, but you are on the moment of decision. You can see there's actually even two people, discussing. Initially, I saw like two people. There's one with a hat right there. And there's another one here. It looks like the head kind of looks like a goat, but doesn't have the horns. We can say a deer. Deer indicates someone with good intentions. You're on the fork. Maybe you're having a conversation with them. And this can be someone actually going to change your mind about a project, a moving, maybe a job search, changing the course, direction of a search that you have. Or this can be, if that's the case, can be a recruiter, can be someone that you worked with before. These are all examples, so you can actually reinterpret this person as whoever applies into your situation. And because it's outside of a comfort zone, you might meet this person like within a week or so, the 2 weeks or so. There's still some time. It seems like though first you're going to decide, and that's going to be your free will based decision, that you're going to make a decision to work with them or take their advice, and then you're going to start moving because there's a path in front of you, and this is a long path that you're going to hit the road, you're going to travel it. This can be even about, for some of you, about traveling and maybe going to multiple countries. This can be a cruise, and a person that you're talking to can be the one that is actually arranging that for you, maybe a travel advisor. But it seems like deer, dove eyes is the energy of this person, okay? With maybe someone who has very explanatory attitude. They tell you everything you want to know, and they don't leave anything hidden, with very good intentions, basically. I see there is a dark spot in your heart space, and there is actually a veil wrapping around them, that dark. The darkness can indicate maybe you actually pulled a curtain over your heart. Maybe because of the experiences, because of the things you have been through, now you want to change the course of things. Maybe you are actually intending to do things differently this time. And the whale coming forward can be the new person that will actually help you make a different decision, or maybe you already made the different decision. The whale can be representative of someone very good with communications, calm, cool, collected, reasonable, loving. Most of the time, whales can also symbolize someone wealthy, abundant, resourceful, and have access to multiple different things, maybe, or also your desires here. So when you make the decision, also another decision point in your heart space, I feel like that whale is going to start sailing towards you. This can be about relationships for some of you. Maybe you have been paused in the relationships, that you're not allowing anyone to come into your life for a while now. When you open the door, the abundance, the love is going to start flooding in. Okay? So, but also, like I said, this requires you to make your mind about that. I see here there's a legal paper, but it has some like a ripped part of it. This can be, okay, this is very important. Maybe you are looking at something that maybe a legal paper, an information, or a job description, something that doesn't include all the details in there. Okay. And even if it does, maybe the language is in a way that it doesn't make sense to you, or it's not really in terms that is understandable, or maybe there's just make this so complicated sometimes, because when you look at the legal documents, some of them are written in a way that the reader should not understand it. That's the intention, and you can feel it while you're reading it. So if that's the case, now we have tools, online tools. For example, you can ask ChatGPT, you can ask Google, you can ask someone online to just clear this out to you. And that's going to be an important thing for you, because I see there's an angel right there attached to this paper. So there might be a blessing in that space for you, that you can actually get more information. That's why maybe certain things are on pause right now, if this is a pause situation. I see there's a lady right there. She has a beautiful gown. The top part of the gown is black. The bottom part, the lighter part, is white. Black and white describes the goodness and the bad, sometimes the positive and the negative. I mean, I feel like that's like those kind of things are actually dependent on perspective as well. But still, the dark part is a little like on top, on maybe on chest area, your throat area. This is blocking you to speak something, speak what's coming through your heart, but it's not going to last too long, okay? Because this is just short little while, maybe like short period of time. You need to hold on your words. You need to avoid saying certain words, sentences, because the people that you're dealing with might have negative intentions, okay? And on the right after the chest part, it is still attached to your heart. There is this light actually shining over you, okay? The light indicates that your true intentions, desires, your heart, whatever it is actually wanting, is going to come to light. But you might have to stay quiet about certain things, or maybe do not, stay, stand your ground and hold back. There's a term that is used by when the troops or the soldiers on a battle, when they standing down. Okay, maybe there's a situation that you need to stand down at this moment, but it's not going to take too long, because what's going to happen is something is going to take care of itself. Something or someone is going to take care of themselves, and you're going to see the light shining over the situation right away. Okay, and another thing I see here is there's a roof right there, but the roof is under this rubbles here. There's someone with, you can see this person has a horse, a half horse, and on top of their head, they have horns. The horns are pointy, and we don't really have like a specific animal with only pointy, like short and pointy. Okay, we have goats. When they are babies, their actually horns are small. And when they get older, bigger, they grow. But now I'm thinking about the baby goats have like little small horns like that. So this can be a Capricorn. This Capricorn can be holding something hostage away from you. They're sitting on top of the roof of something. Roof is on the rubbles. Another thing here is maybe you are actually helping a person. Maybe you're in the real estate. You have housing access, something. And this person is inside the rubbles and you're helping them. Okay, you are like they're waiting for you, the rescue team, to come forward, and you're a part of that. So it seems like maybe you are actually building a project. This can be the situation also. Maybe you're working on something. This is someone that is going to be helping you. You're going to build together, and maybe even their house is going to be saved thanks to you, and you're going to be building a new house with them as well. House, I feel like in this reading, it has like a larger meaning than just a building or a place to live. Or I feel like this is a space of comfort, love, appreciation, respect. You feeling confident, you feel creative in. And this can be a new company that you're going to start working in. This can be, for some of you, purchasing a place for yourself, or renting out an environment that you will feel really blessed, you will feel inspired. For some, maybe moving into a neighborhood that you're going to love and appreciate, because some of you, maybe you're living in a neighborhood being surrounded by negative energy, negative people that are not really serving you, supporting you. So it can be also changing that environment, okay? And you're going to be helping others too here. And this can be a family member or Capricorn, or this can be someone maybe even following you. When you do move, I see here the blessing. There's kind of reminds me of the Pope's energy here. I know not everybody is Christian, but I like to go with the symbolism. You see there's a person with like a tall hat. He has a cross, but kind of looks like a branch as well in his hand. So we can go with the magician energy too. So this person can be a Gemini, Virgo, which is the magician, or a Hierophant, which is the Taurus. Either way, the Hierophant I felt the Hierophant energy from this person. Hierophant is a spiritual authority, and this person can be someone who's a spiritual authority, okay? And they're going to issue something, or maybe even like a governmental authority, and they're issuing something for you. When you maybe hit the road and start building this future for yourself, this can be maybe a signature that you need, an approval that you need, a loan, support, whatever it is necessary for you. I'm trying to keep the options open because this is a general reading. So, whatever it is that you're in need of, like maybe legally, financially, this person is there to approve you, and they're blessing you with the stick in their hand, okay? I see there are phone lines forming after that, and you're connecting with someone who's in a pod right there, maybe in front of a computer. This kind of reminded me, I don't know if you guys seen the Men in Black, the first movie, and they were actually in this kind of like a little pods inside the building of the Man in Black. So this can be hidden, someone hidden from the visible eye, but it seems like you're going to find that. This might require some research, the phone calls, maybe like calling some people that knows the energy. And this person also has kind of like an angel wing behind them when you step into that environment. But it might require you're actually creating communication line, connecting connections, creating new relationships. And that might be leading you this direction. After that, there is a little dark air. And then, so you're not going to have clarity. Maybe you're going to send out an application. They're not going to message you back for a while. But I see the phone lines forming. There are two beautiful omens I see right after that. You can see the horse galloping. You're right on top of it. Horse's head kind of looks like a human being, but they have a unicorn. So human being can be the help. This person helping you. This person helping you also. And another thing here, the human being maybe your defendant. If you are going inside a case, this can be your lawyer. If you're going inside, maybe you are an artist, you need some manager, this can be it. Maybe you are writing a book, you need a publicist, or you need an editor. This person is it, okay? If you are in need of maybe health assistance, can be the doctor. So it really depends on where you are at this moment. And you are riding the horse, galloping towards your desires. There's a beautiful ice cream cone, even with a large ice cream on there. This is going to be something pleasurable for some of you. And there's a star right behind you, indicates your North Star. You're on the right direction. You're running towards your desires, okay? I see here there's a Christmas tree. I know we are in April. It's not Christmas. Okay, it's not Christmas though, but in some cases, correct me if I'm wrong, and I think April is the beginning of the year before the Roman actually started to make the calendar. I'm not sure about that, but I remember like Easter being actually the beginning of the first month of the year. So that can be also another thing to remember. But the thing is, the Christmas trees actually represent another thing that I don't want to really go into the details because I want to focus on the reading. So the Christmas tree can represent today's date. Today is celebration, coming together with family, completing a cycle, ending a story that doesn't work for you anymore. Or maybe you're over and done with it. Now you're ready for the new one. Okay. And it seems like here you are standing right in front of it, opening up a gift box right there. This can be a gift box also you have maybe manifested, put it out in the universe. It seems like you're going to be receiving that. Can be towards the end of this month, or maybe like following this energy of the April, the spring. For some of you, this is maybe even the winter, but following the energy of the April. I feel like April can be also used as a name because it has like the soft meaning. That soft energy is going to bring your heart's desire, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, intention, hold it in your mind. There's a massive crowd inside your heart space, the tears of joy coming forward. Your desire has some time. It is a slow process here. I see another phone lines forming and your energy field is intact. Maybe time to time you are expanding outside of your comfort zone and allowing things to be. Like I said, until you cross the bridge, maybe you're allowing the things to flow, standing your ground and standing down. But either way, you are going to expand. Can you see this is your current energy field, and it's expanding outside here. There's unexpected pathways even opening up for you. There's a second tears of joy also showing up, and the third one. I see someone here, kind of reminds me of a woman watching her children. Children can be children, grandchildren that you're watching grow. Women can be feminine energy, like sitting down and watching is actually a feminine energy here. Another thing with this is watching your seeds to grow. Okay, the children can be, for some of you, maybe your art is your children, your work is your child that you're growing, that you're actually attending to, your projects. Okay, so you're going to get the chance to start see them growing this timeline. I'm going to get to your tarot now, and we're going to look into, again, the blessings coming your way. We're going to start by looking into your current situation and what's blocking it, what's affecting it. Let's dive right in. Okay, your current situation is Ace of Coins. Seems like here you are on to something that will bring a lot of wealth into your life, okay? Beautiful energy right there. What's blocking it? Okay, internally, we have the Hermit here. Maybe there's a spiritual solution to material problem, and you're not really accessing that inner power. This can be an inspiration coming through meditation, prayer, and whatever that you believe in. If you believe in witchcraft, maybe you need to do your rituals, candle meditations, or like sage burning, whatever the practice is. If you're a religious person, maybe there's a type of prayer that works every time that you need to sit down and pray, praise that or repeat that. Like there is something that spiritual that you're avoiding, which is maybe the opportunities right there. Opportunities, material satisfaction, education, new home. Ace of Coins is the material things that is coming into your life, a new beginning. But because you're not maybe in touch with that internal divine energy, you're not hearing the inspiration to how to make this happen, okay? And externally, you have Temperance here, okay? Temperance indicates passion, not passion, patience. This is externally, maybe there are things happening outside of you in a very hectic way, and the wind is going to pass, but you need to be patient at this moment. You need to take it slow. And another thing here with the Temperance energy, in the original tarot, we see a sun shining on the background. So when, like I said, with that dress, the top part being black, the bottom part being actually illuminated, indicates that this will too shall pass. Okay, this too shall pass. This too shall pass, and it is going to pass fast because the Temperance is Sagittarius, which is fire energy. Okay, fire energy is a fast energy, so it is going to evolve outside circumstances really fast. But when you dive into deep within, you're going to maybe even see the pathway. We have here, by the way, Bodhisattva. Okay, she is from India, a Buddhist, and she identifies as fluid, and her goodwill remains constant. So whatever is happening outside of you, even though it looks a little darker, seems like here there's a goodwill, good intention inside of it, and you're going to see why it's working out this way really soon. Solution and healing to this situation is King of Swords. Being the King of Swords, expressing your truth, being who you are, being stoic, not diving into emotional. King of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. So you are in the right place. You can actually channel this energy faster than anyone, the stoic attitude, and also defending your territory, mental territory, your boundaries is going to also create this new solution and healing for you. Final result, we have King of Cups, receiving that beautiful, emotionally fulfilling offers that you desire. Another thing with the King of Cups energy, this can be also someone who is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone loving, supportive, fatherly, appreciative. This can be a business partner, someone that you're going to form a business partnership, someone that will support your cause, support your reasons. So like your heart's desire will be fulfilled. Not only that, you're going to also get some divine support as well. We have a military person here. This can be an official person in your situation with the Ace of Coins. This can be like a governmental thing happening. Okay, is this Canada, guys, on the background? Is this like a tower of the something in Canada? I'm not really sure, but we have a crescent moon, which is an accomplishment. He's also in Egypt, by the way, at the same time, because we have a dome. This is a dome. Maybe he's in Mars. I don't know. So it seems like here you're going outside of your comfort zone for sure. This new financial destiny is going to be something that maybe you never experienced before, some field that you didn't ever stepped in before. You're going to actually start developing a good consciousness of the growth here. And military person can be someone also official person, by the way. This is German. So I think it is an official person. So this can even be something in the official field, or it is going to put you in a place that you're going to become the official person for a situation. We have a Haupt person. This is a real person, the Hermit, what's blocking you not being truly who you are, authentic self, your authentic self. With outside the temperance, we have a short sickness. Krankheit is illness. And she has 4 cats actually, comforting her here. So this can be a situation that maybe requires patience. There might be a sickness can indicate what's going on outside of you. This can be a short illness that people are going through, or maybe a short-term financial situation that outside, now there are many things happening in the world, is affecting you. But with temperance, it just tells you that it is going to pass really fast. Do not bring all your hopes down. Do not shut down all your operations because you're seeing like negative signs outside. Okay. With the King of Swords, we have Erwartung. He's waiting here. So expectation is the key. He's expecting someone to come, and his actually window, like his door, is protected by his loyal friends. So be who you are. Be authentic. Speak your own truth and speak what you want to manifest and desires, rather than speaking the things you don't like to happen, and be in the expectation of the good, and the good will come. That's going to be the solution for you. And final result is we have a good gentleman. Good gentleman has a lion, can be a Leo, has a big fish. Again, we have water energy. This is actually a zeppelin, but kind of reminded me of whale too. This whale can be the whale that we see in the bottom of the cup, can be someone emotionally actually mature, loving, supportive of who you are, showing here to give you what you need at the end of the day. Final result outcome will be something that you will emotionally satisfied. Let's get to your first oracle. Now we're going to be looking in to the blockage. Is there a blockage here? How can you heal it? And what's the outcome? Okay, we have the blockage in the creative endeavor. So maybe you're a creative person, but you're not really receiving the creative inspiration at this moment. Okay, how can you heal that? By having a lot of fun. Okay, enjoying what you do, enjoying your life. And we also have here the outcome, playing it safe. We're going to go with the true meaning. There's something happening here outside of her. As you can see, there's a celebration outside and the fireworks are happening behind the trees, but she's staying here in her garden, not leaving outside. I feel like here you're going to get an invitation from that fun place. When you're having fun, when you're enjoying yourself, when you are creating new things. For example, I started creating my knitting journey. You can see it in the description box, my new channel called Pearl and Treble. And that extends my creativity a lot. Okay. And what happens is I usually like sit down, focus on this and create this. But at the same time, it gives me an opportunity to go outside my comfort zone, work with other people, do different things. Okay. So you're going to have the opportunity while playing safe. When you have fun, you're going to unlock the creative endeavors, and that will get the invitations that you need. The invitations can be verbal or like physically, maybe spiritually, you're going to get called to go certain places. Okay. So when I say invitation, this doesn't mean that something is going to come to your door as an invitation box. This can be your inner calling telling you, okay, go to the yarn store today, which I do all the time. That kind of like whatever your endeavor is, whatever that you're following. So that can be the thing. The other day, Actually, I was thinking about making something with my sister, and so I said, you know what, let's go to the store next door, which is not even a yarn store. And she said, no, like, let's go later. I said, let's go now. We went there. They brought this whole bunch of yarn, which I was actually planning to make one of those rose bouquet blankets, which I got for really cheap. Okay, because it's not really a yarn store. They just bought those all those things and brought them there. So that was my blessing for today. Okay, so look for your blessings, and I'm gonna ask for guidance for my beautiful Libras through unconditional love today. Let's see what's happening for you. Okay, we have here your 10th house come forward. Okay, this is about what you should actually focus on more of, which energies you should focus on more. The 10th house indicates your achievements and status in the outside world. It seems like here we have an astronaut. Okay, it seems like there's a war. This is what it is. There's a traffic here. The traffic is not a positive thing, but I feel like if the more you focus on your achievements, the more you're going to see the positive effect that you do on the world, and that will encourage you to do more. Okay, and this is going to be your guidance for this time. What are you activating in your life? Compassion. I feel like this is more of the self-compassion side of the things that you create. If you're being cruel to your creations, you're going to feel more compassion. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth. Spirit and matter, earth, spirit, and matter, so unconditional love can flow from source through our heart into the world. I feel like I said, I feel for some of you, this is about self-compassion, understanding, loving yourself, and that will be creating more energies that you can put out there into the world. Okay, let's see here. When we reach an inner state of balance based on wisdom and maturity, and when we feel empathy without attachment to our own projection and expectation, compassion easily flows from our heart to others, to our planet, to ourselves. Okay? You can try this. Take a deep breath and close your eyes for a moment. Move your awareness to your heart. Think about all the people that you love and the gifts that they bring to your life. Now move your awareness to the people who challenge you. Can you see the gifts that they are bringing to your life? Okay, beautiful. I love that. Let's see lastly your angelic assistance, which angel will be with you through this journey and how they will assist you. We have Jophael, guys, joy again. Streen, I think this is Streen crystal, which is the crystal of money, wealth, abundance. The more joy you have, the more love you're going to actually love, money, abundance you're going to be attracting into your life. Okay. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.